Hey guys, today I have a matching Maytag Direct Drive washer and electric dryer set. Now this is the style with no electronics on it, so it has the pinball connection style timer here, and you can control the temperature, you can control the water level. It's got full submersion on a large load, and this is a pretty heavy load of towels. You can see there's still room in there. I don't overload them, but you do have the two-part agitator where it moves in one direction and not back the other direction, and then you have fins on the bottom plate, so this actually mixes the clothes up really well. It kind of sucks them in, down along the middle, along the fins on the bottom, and out the sides. A little spot for bleach. You can kind of pause and read that if you want on how these washers work, but as you can hear, nice quiet operation, good strong agitation kick. Then we're gonna go ahead, I'll show you that it drains water out like it's supposed to, has a nice, fast, smooth final spin cycle. Then when it's all done, we'll move over here to the matching electric dryer, and I'll kind of show that off and show you that it's heating correctly as well. Now for the hookup of your washer, you might consider a set of steel braided hoses like this pack here. I've got a link to both of these in the description. If you have trouble finding it, you can just click that. Also supports the channel, so we really appreciate that. But you can see here you've got blue for cold water, red, so it's easy to keep them apart. Now the steel braided is important because the cheap rubber ones have a tendency to swell and burst, and you definitely don't want that happening, especially if you're not home. And then a surge protector, there's many different styles, and I got a couple linked in the description. I kind of like this one because I'm always plugging other things in, but you can also get dedicated ones. You just want to make sure that it's 900 joules or higher, and that's going to protect your washing machine and the electronics on it. This one also has I believe that's a 4-foot cable on it too. So something like that to protect the electronics on it, super important. And this pretty much covers the washer. All right, final spin. It's drained all the water out, and this is what it sounds like spinning. Nice smooth operation. Now I'm going to lift the lid up. It is going to engage the lid switch, and the whole thing's going to shut down, but you'll be able to see it spinning nice and fast before it does that. You also see that safety switch is working. But there you go. You can see it's doing an excellent job getting that spun out. It'll get back up to speed. We'll let it finish up and move over to the dryer. All right, now when talking about hooking up the dryer, a couple of things you're gonna need. You're gonna need to find out what type of power cord you're gonna need. These are all considered accessories, and they do not come with a new dryer or a used dryer typically. This is a 3-prong power cord. It's like that there, has 3 hookups for the back, and it's 30 amp. You wanna make sure you don't get a 50 amp that has a straight one here. That's for a stove. You want to make sure you get the right one for a dryer. And I've got these linked in the listing description also for you there. Now this is a 4-prong, so it looks a little different, but it still has the L there versus a straight one, because they also sell this in a 50 amp for a stove. Very similar, so you want to make sure you get the right one for a dryer. You can take a picture of your plug in your laundry room and match it up, make sure you get the right one. This goes on the back of the dryer, and then it extends out to wherever your wall hookup is. Super important to make sure you get one. It's easy to use. A lot of them have a flathead screwdriver on it to tighten it down. I like these wings here. You could just do it by hand. It's so much easier because every 3 or 4 months you're going to want to take this off and clean it out, so this makes it a lot easier to do. And then lastly, I always recommend a good dryer sheet, and I do not do fabric softener in any of the washers that I use or the one at home. Fabric softener is like putting glue in your machine. Eventually it gums everything up. Use 2 or 3 of these and you get the same softness effect on your clothes, but it doesn't mess anything up. So that's kind of the essentials there for your dryer. Okay, we've got the washer clean and cleared out. You can see a nice super capacity on that guy there. Now we've got the dryer set up, time dry, high heat setting. You can also do the end of cycle signal, turn it on or off, which is great if you got pets or kids sleeping during the daytime. And then wrinkle prevent, where it's going to run an additional 60 to 90 minutes in 10-minute intervals, give you more time to get back and fold up your clothes before the wrinkles set in. You can turn that on or off. So right now it's rocking on high heat. We've got a lint trap here, so you want to make sure that gets clean and cleared before each and every load. And then I'm going to show you that it is in fact heating like it's supposed to. See, everything's tumbling. We'll shine it right inside there where the heating element tube is. So it's pretty hot right there, but that air comes in, hot air comes in, mixes with the clothes, gets them nice and dry, exits right there where the lint trap is going to catch any of the excess lint. Then it goes down and out the back of your dryer where you would hook it up, and we talked about that a little bit. Anyway, we'll push to start back up. Nice smooth operation on this direct drive washer and dryer set. So we'll go ahead and get it listed up for sale. If you have any questions at all, feel free to reach out. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thanks, you guys have a great day.